Dell Technologies D-VXR-DY-01 exam practice questions are available in the video for you to study. Which vSAN feature in VxRail ensures that data is evenly distributed across all disks in the cluster? A. Storage I/O control. B. Distributed RAID. C. Storage policy-based management. D. Storage DRS. The answer is B. Distributed RAID in VxRail, powered by VMware vSAN, ensures that data is evenly distributed across all the disks in the cluster. It stripes and mirrors data across multiple hosts and disks, improving performance, availability, and resource utilization. This is a core feature of vSAN that enables fault tolerance and efficient storage usage. Storage I/O control manages I/O prioritization between VMs. Storage policy-based management, SPBM, applies policies like failure tolerance and performance levels. Storage DRS is a vSphere feature, not vSAN specific, that balances VM storage across data stores. What is the primary role of the witness node in a VxRail stretched cluster? A. To store backups of all VM data. B. To provide a quorum for split brain avoidance. C. To replicate VM snapshots between sites. D. To monitor the health of the cluster network. The answer is B. In a VxRail stretched cluster, the witness node plays a critical role in ensuring data consistency and cluster availability. Its primary function is to provide quorum. That is, it helps the cluster decide which site should continue to run in the event of a split brain scenario, where network connectivity between sites is lost. It does not store VM data or backups. It does not replicate snapshots. While it helps indirectly with cluster health, its main purpose is quorum decision-making. What is the recommended way to ensure data consistency during a VxRail upgrade? A. Perform the upgrade during a maintenance window. B. Migrate all VMs to a secondary cluster before upgrading. C. Use VxRail Manager to verify storage policies before the upgrade. D. Back up all VMs to an external storage system. The answer is A. The recommended way to ensure data consistency during a VxRail upgrade is to perform the upgrade during a maintenance window. This minimizes the impact on production workloads and ensures that any necessary reboots or service interruptions do not disrupt operations or cause data inconsistency. Migrating VMs to another cluster is not required and is usually not practical. Verifying storage policies is good practice, but not sufficient on its own. Backing up VMs is a safety precaution, not the primary method for ensuring consistency during upgrades. What is the purpose of the VxRail Lifecycle Management (LCM) feature? A. To automate the upgrade of SC hosts. B. To manage VM snapshots and backups. C. To monitor the health of the vSAN cluster. D. To provide continuous data replication. The answer is A. VxRail Lifecycle Management, LCM, is designed to automate and orchestrate the upgrade process of the entire VxRail system, including SC hosts, vCenter, vSAN, firmware, and hardware drivers. This ensures consistency, reduces manual errors, and simplifies updates. Managing snapshots, backups is handled by other tools, like Veeam or VMware tools. Monitoring vSAN health is part of vSAN Health or vCenter. Continuous data replication is not the role of LCM. Which feature of VxRail allows for the seamless expansion of a cluster without downtime? A. vSphere DRS. B. VxRail Manager Expansion Wizard. C. vSAN RAID 1 configuration. D. vMotion. The answer is B. The VxRail Manager Expansion Wizard is specifically designed to seamlessly add new nodes to a VxRail cluster without requiring downtime. It automates node discovery, validation, and integration into the cluster, ensuring a smooth scaling process. vSphere DRS balances VM workloads, not cluster expansion. vSAN RAID 1 is a storage configuration for data mirroring. vMotion enables live migration of VMs, but doesn't handle cluster expansion. What is the recommended procedure for performing maintenance on a VxRail node? A. Place the node in maintenance mode using VxRail Manager. B. Shut down all VMs on the node and power it off. C. Manually migrate all VMs to other nodes in the cluster. D. Disconnect the node from the network before starting maintenance. The answer is A. The recommended procedure for performing maintenance on a VxRail node is to place the node in maintenance mode using VxRail Manager. This ensures that VMs are safely migrated, and vSAN data is protected or evacuated based on the selected maintenance mode, e.g., ensure accessibility, or full data migration. Shutting down VMs or manually migrating them is unnecessary and risky without proper maintenance mode procedures. Disconnecting the node from the network without prep can cause cluster instability and potential data loss. Which tool should be used to troubleshoot network issues in a VxRail environment? A. vSphere Update Manager. B. vRealize Log Insight. C. VxRail Manager. D. VMware vSAN Health Service. The answer is C. VxRail Manager includes built-in tools to troubleshoot and monitor network connectivity and performance issues within the VxRail environment. It can perform network health checks, show alerts, and guide remediation steps specific to the VxRail appliance infrastructure. vSphere Update Manager is for patching and upgrades. vRealize Log Insight is useful for log analysis but is not the primary network troubleshooting tool. vSAN Health Service focuses on storage-related health, not general networking issues. What is the role of the vSAN cache tier in a VxRail cluster? A. To provide temporary storage for VM snapshots. B. To accelerate read and write operations for VMs. C. To store a secondary copy of VM data. D. To manage the distribution of VM workloads. The answer is B. In a VxRail cluster with vSAN, the cache tier is used to accelerate read and write operations. Typically, SSD or NVMe drives are used for this tier. Writes are absorbed in the cache before being destaged to the capacity tier. Reads of frequently accessed data are served directly from cache, improving performance. It does not store snapshots. A. It is not used for secondary copies of data. C. And it doesn't manage workload distribution. D. That's handled by vSphere DRS. What is the primary purpose of the vSphere DRS feature in a VxRail environment? A. To replicate VM data across different nodes. B. To automate the placement and load balancing of VMs. C. To monitor the health of the vSAN storage. D. To encrypt VM data at rest. The answer is B. vSphere DRS, Distributed Resource Scheduler, in a VxRail environment is used to automatically place and load balance VMs across hosts in the cluster based on CPU and memory utilization. This helps optimize performance and resource use without manual intervention. Data replication is handled by vSAN, not DRS. vSAN Health Service is responsible for monitoring storage health. Encryption is managed via vSAN or vSphere encryption features, not DRS. What is the function of the vSAN Health Service in a VxRail environment? A. To monitor and report on the health of the vSAN cluster. B. To automate the application of storage policies. C. To manage encryption keys for the cluster. D. To replicate VM snapshots across the cluster. The answer is A. The vSAN Health Service in a VxRail environment is responsible for monitoring and reporting on the health of the vSAN storage layer. It provides insights into the status of vSAN components, e.g., disk health, network, and cluster status, and helps identify and troubleshoot issues within the vSAN infrastructure. Storage policies are managed via Storage Policy-Based Management, SPBM, not the health service. Encryption keys are handled through vSAN encryption or vSphere settings. VM snapshot replication is not a function of the vSAN Health Service.